6 things I do in America, but never in the UK. Very curious to see what kind of things we got in this. Before we do get into this video, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's see what we got.
Since moving to America from the UK, I've picked up a few habits that I never had before. Things that I never would have done in the UK. But now I do them without even thinking about it. Now, some of these things will be totally normal to Americans, but others I'm not quite sure about. So for number one, I'm not sure if it's just me being nervous, if it's a state thing, a town thing, or if it's actually just an American thing. So let me know below. But obviously, living in America, you drive on the opposite side of the road. It takes a bit of getting used to, but
You know what? From the driving videos I've seen, the turning right on red, I think that would trip me out the most.
I am pretty confident with it now. Turning right on a red light.
Boom.
Took me a little bit longer to get used to.
Yeah.
And I was on the receiving end of quite a bit of road rage with this one. But I think I am pretty good with that as well now. My issue is...
Hey, yo, when I drive in America, am I going to get a load of crazy grannies just screaming at me? Or a load of crazy everyone?
When there's a red light, people don't seem to pay attention to it.
What do you mean?
It feels more like a guideline than a legal order.
What do you mean a red light is a guideline? What are you Americans doing, mate? A guideline?
The amount of times that I've come to a stop at a red light and a car, a motorbike, or a big van has gone flying past me is unbelievable.
Yo, I do watch a load of videos on YouTube called Idiots in Cars, and a lot of them are based in America, and I do see what she's saying now. If you guys want to join me on those videos, by the way, on my other channel, L3WG Everything, you guys will enjoy it. They're crazy, man. Link in the description.
And the amount of near misses I've seen is absolutely crazy. So every time that I'm at a red light and it turns green, I just sit there. I just sit there for a little bit longer than necessary. Long enough
just in case
to check that no one is going to fly into me.
Oh, I bet she gets beeped at a lot, though. Because I can't imagine people like it when people are sat on a green.
Now, this hasn't just happened once or twice.
But she's playing it safe.
Times. It's all the time. So now this is my daily routine. I never just go on green like I would have in the UK. In fact, back home, I would be already edging forward, looking at the opposite lights to turn red.
Yeah, we do that. But okay, jeez, I didn't know it was that often.
Like most people do. But here, I just wait and double check that it's safe.
Probably she's being safe.
Irritating the person behind me. And while we're on the topic of cars, the second...
Hey, look. She might be irritating people behind her, but if that's how she feels safe, it's better safe than sorry, you know what I'm saying? If it's that bad and people are just like go through reds like crazy, then yeah.
Habit is that I don't even think about walking anymore. I drive everywhere, and there's actually 2 reasons for this one.
See, I'm not a really big walker. I'll walk if there's like a good reason. So like when I go to nature parks in America, I'll be walking. I'm going to New York City in December, I'm gonna be walking. But like living life, I'd rather just drive. So like that's how I know I'd fit in with America culture. So you know, like that.
The first reason is because there's just no footpaths. So where I live, there's just no footpaths. And even if there were, there are just so many drive-through options that it just makes life quicker and easier.
Just to drive.
Drive through banks and...
Drive-through banks is crazy. Yo, drive-through banks is actually nuts. I thought about this, right? You're pulling up with your car. You're doing your bank, right? Hey, hopefully this has never happened to anyone. But you get your cash out and somebody just runs and takes it.
Drive-through pharmacies are probably the biggest convenience I've noticed.
Wow.
I've never seen either of those in the UK. I know they exist,
we don't have them.
But I have never ever seen them anywhere back home.
They exist? I don't think we have any. Drive-through pharmacy and a drive-through bank. I don't think we got any. Like, I've not heard of it, not seen it, not heard anyone mention of one.
I do come from a small town, not a big city. So that's probably a factor.
Well, I don't know. I live in Birmingham. I live in a very big city. I've not heard or seen or anything of that.
But they are everywhere here. And the second reason is that everything is just spread out.
Right.
And that just comes down to the fact that it is so much bigger here. Obviously, it comes down to where you live. You might live in a town with all your local shops quite close by. At home, I would take a 10 to 15 minute walk to either go to the supermarket or to take my daughter to the park.
See, that's the thing in the UK. The UK is very public transport friendly, very walkable as well. There's always shops in walking distance, etc. Right? And if there's not, you can easily get the bus. Like, you can happily, easily live life without a driving license in the UK, and a lot of people do. I personally hate the public transport, so I like to drive everywhere. But yeah, no, you got that option in the UK.
Or to meet up with people. But here, it's about the same time in the car to do the exact same things.
Right.
Now, that doesn't mean I don't walk anymore. It just means I drive to the location.
Well, you got to walk to the car, and then when you get the location, you got to walk around and do your shopping. So you're still walking. You're just, cutting out the annoying walk.
Then I get out and I walk.
There we go.
Just to get from A to B, I can't do that. I can't walk.
Yeah, don't do
I have to drive to them.
Look at that big flag.
And another habit that I picked up is tipping.
Okay.
Properly tipping.
Right.
So in the UK, I would tip occasionally. Usually if I had exceptional service and spare cash on me.
Right.
It wasn't something I planned.
Yeah, listen, I get asked a lot of questions. Have I tipped in the UK? The answer is yes. Do I do it often? No. I will only do it if, like, the service I've had is, like, really good and they made my time, like, so much nicer, right? Which is very rare because our customer service are normally moody and grumpy. So they don't normally get a tip. But, like, it's not that kind of thing in the UK where you have to tip people. You basically just do it if you really like the person.
And I'd never think ahead to have enough for 20%.
Right,
I just
20%. See, I'm going to New York City, and I've got in my mind I'm just going to be tipping everyone 20%. I actually think I'm going to get that, like, scared about who I got a tip and who I not got a tip. I'm going to end up just tipping random Americans walking by me. They say, oh, hi there. Oh, here's a 20% tip, mate. You said hello. Do I tip you or not?
How no, I had in my purse. And that's not because I'm not a tipper. It's just not part of our culture, not as much as it is here in the States.
Yeah, not
and
even
I've
close.
never liked tipping on card. I've just never trusted that the staff actually get that money.
Yeah.
But that is just me. I don't actually know if that's true.
I would prefer in America. Now, I don't know if they do this in a lot of places, but I prefer if they gave me an option to tip the amount on, like, a card machine, than, like, me giving them cash. Because then I kind of know that I'm not going wrong. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if they give me a card machine, it's like 20%, 25%, boom, I'll click it, right? Whereas, like, cash, I'm gonna have to do some working out. I'm definitely gonna over tip people because I don't really want to, like, under tip people. So I'm just gonna play it safe.
True, but I've just personally never liked to tip on card. So here, I make a point of having enough cash on me to have a 20% tip whenever we go out.
Okay,
it's become
20%.
part of the normal routine.
Yep.
And it's not just restaurants either. The hairdresser, the diner, anywhere that provides a service.
Okay.
In the UK, I would rarely have cash on me at all or plan to leave a tip before I'd even had the service. So I don't even know if this...
Wait, would you guys highly recommend me to get a low... Because I'm planning on going... I'm going to New York City in December for Christmas, and I'm planning on... Obviously, I'm going to tip, but I'm planning on using my card all the time, right? So, do you guys recommend me to take a load of cash just for tipping cash, or what?
Service is going to be good,
will I be good on card?
Planning ahead to take that tip. The next habit I've picked up is actually an unhealthy one, and it's definitely not something I do back in the UK. And that's not because I'm super healthy.
Okay.
It's simply because the bacon is different.
Your guys' bacon, you do it right. You do it right. You've ruined my bacon in the UK, by the way, because I ordered from a butcher's for the American BLT video, American bacon, and it's a different part of the pig. And that is by far the best bacon I've ever had in my whole entire life. It's a lot more expensive than our bacon over here, though. So, like, but it's ruined. And now I feel like when I have bacon now, I'm like, this sucks. So, like, when I go to America and eat a lot of American food, you guys are really going to ruin my appetite back in the UK. I'm just going to have to move there.
In the UK, yes, we have streaky bacon.
Right.
But the main everyday option is back bacon, the thicker, meatier, and leaner cut.
Yeah.
In America, it's all about that super crispy bacon, the kind that practically shatters as you bite it. So because it's crispy and salty, I now pour syrup on it. Syrup on bacon. That is just not a thing.
I was doing it in Greece and I absolutely love it. I went to Greece the other week. No, not the other week, like a month ago. And I was having waffles, bacon, and maple syrup. And I was the only person doing that in Greece. And oh man, I had it every morning. It was the best thing. This is why I know for a fact I'm going to love it in America. Because, oh man, it's so good.
Back in the UK,
people don't do it here.
You could do it, but I don't really think it would be nice or taste the same. But I'm sure you could try it. The only time I ever had proper American-style crispy bacon in England was at an American diner, where it felt like a treat. Yeah. Here, it's just a normal
Wait, is this in England? Ed's Diner? Wait, where is this? How do you check this out?
Part of breakfast. And syrup on bacon is totally normal, and I have happily embraced it. The fifth habit is all about coffee. So in the UK, I would just have coffee with milk and a sweetener. Yeah. That was my standard.
Well, I'm the same, but I have sugar.
Probably the standard for a lot of Brits.
Yep.
A very boring British cup of coffee.
Excuse me?
Creamer isn't really a big thing
yeah, we don't have creamer.
Mostly because people are used to using milk. And we don't have aisles.
See, that always confused me when I'm talking about how I make my coffee and people are like, use milk. I'm like, what else are you meant to use? They're like creamer. I'm like, we don't have creamer.
Aisles full of all these different flavors of creamer. We do have it, but it still isn't as big as it is here.
Oh, we might have it. She said we have it, but I don't even know what I'm looking for in the UK for creamer.
And it never became part of the everyday coffee routine in the same way.
It's not.
But here in America, I have become obsessed with it.
Right.
Every time I go shopping, I end up picking a new one to try.
Okay.
I do try and stick to the sugar-free option to try and keep the calories down.
Right.
But the range here is unbelievable.
There's America for you.
I got into it because when we first moved here.
Man, she's making me so jealous. Like, I wish I could just be living in America, man. Like, honestly, everything I hear is just music to my ears.
We went to a little diner and the coffee came with creamer, not milk. And that's how the habit started. And I haven't had milk in my coffee since I moved here.
Wow.
So I'm absolutely hooked. It's just bigger here, bigger bottles, more choice. And now it is just completely part of my morning routine. And the last habit I've picked up is probably my favorite.
What is it?
In the UK, we do decorate. Of course we do. But not usually this early and not for every single season. So here, every season has its own decor moment. And I've somehow collected a wreath for each one. A fall wreath, a summer wreath, Halloween decorations, all of it. And the timing, that's the biggest change.
Wait, I want to ask a question because this is going to be so enjoyable for me. How many of you guys have decorations up for Christmas already? Because I've not started yet. Most of the people I know haven't started yet. Normally, decorations start going up the 1st of December. But as American, how many of you guys are already going crazy with them?
Halloween lasts for the entire month.
Right.
And the minute that it's over, Christmas begins. So we got home.
Oh, wait. What? Did you guys start 17 days ago?
home from our road trip, still in November. And Christmas lights were already up.
Wow.
Trees were glowing in windows.
I love that. Hey, listen, the main reason why I'm going to New York City in December is for Christmas. I want to experience the Christmas dream of being in America. New York City, home alone. I love Christmas, you know what I mean? I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see the decorations, the whole vibe, the food. Did I mention the food? That's what I'm... Man, I just want to put on some more pounds.
On doors, full displays outside. It looks so cozy and festive. Yeah. So of course I join in. And now I decorate early too.
Cool.
My Christmas tree is already up and all the decorations are out. I'm just waiting patiently for my husband to put the lights up outside.
I want to start putting up some Christmas decorations already. I want to start doing it now.
it just makes the excitement last longer. And with a 3-year-old, it is even more special.
Right.
So if you relate to any of these, let me know in the comments.
Hey, very, very, very cool video. Enjoyed those points right there. She just makes me want to move to America even more as a Brit that's moved to America. But yeah, no, love that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you put a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.